All right, so let's talk a little bit about producing the experience. Because at the end of the day, every business has to decide on the activities associated with producing an experience, much like producing a show or a concert or a football game or anything else. Now, everyone in the organization must learn to act differently when staging an experience than when providing a service. The employees become cast members. Their responsibilities or jobs become roles. The approach to the job becomes a characterization and understanding the character and understanding what the character's role is supposed to be. The organization becomes more of an ensemble, and the workplace becomes a stage. So the key question then is, what production do we want to stage? That is, what is the core experience? What is the before and after test? How should people be different afterwards than before? What memories do we want them to have and leave with? Will customers pay extra money to be part of the experience? And the goal is to find an experience that customers will pay for, that others cannot deliver, and that needs that makes your competition irrelevant. So let's talk about the roles of the ensemble or the team. First, we start with the director. This is the person that makes sure the performance is the best it can be. This person needs organizational skills, motivational skills, understanding of the experience, understanding of the audience. They have to have vision and creativity. They need interpretive skills, not just what, but also why. And remember, this goes back to that Indian casino story, or it goes back to the storytelling or experience building skills. And remember our famous story about the 200-mile-an-hour Volkswagen. And as the person was telling the story, everyone in the room became more and more engrossed in the particular story. You need script writers. The script writers are the builders rather than the architects. So the script writers are the people who put the scripts together, the people who make sure that things go in exactly the right way. And so they need to understand what everybody's character is, what everybody's role is. They need to understand the processes, and they need to make sure that the scripting is done to bring that story that we are trying to tell to life. So the script writers are the people who prepare the scripts for the Disney characters at Disney. But they're also the people who are supposed to be training frontline employees at a hotel or at a theme park or at any other experience. Then there are people called the dramaturgs. And the dramaturgs are the people whose job it is to help to flesh out the core experience. These are typically consultants. And when you go to a movie, they'll talk about the fact that they had technical help from someone who was an expert in the field. So if there is a movie about police officers in New York, they will often hire a couple of former police officers to help them flesh out that core experience to make it seem more real and to make it seem more experiential. So these are experts that assist in the developing of the act to make sure that it is believable and authentic. Then there are technicians. These are the people who are responsible for making the experience believable, memorable, engaging, and entertaining. They include set designers. These are the people who set up the visual surroundings. Everything from making sure the place is clean to making sure that everything is laid out in the right spots. There are prop managers. These are the accessories that help make they help provide the accessories that help make the story. There are costume designers. These are the people who go in and design the clothes that the individual people will be wearing. There's the stage crew. These are sort of like the maintenance people. They make sure things happen or not happen. They need to understand the experience and understand what's important. And then there's the people who do the hiring and the firing. These are the people who are responsible for casting the right people. And of course, they can either add or subtract from the experience. Your job is to get the best possible cast members and not necessarily the best workers. But it's also important that these people put the right people in the right places. An example I have of this is we were talking to a person at the ARIA who said that whenever they believe that that one of the evaluation companies like mobile the mobile rankings come in, the mobile diamond rankings, people are going to come in. There are certain people that they don't want associated with ever have a chance to meet that particular evaluator. And so their job is to move that sort of stuff around. Okay. All right. So at the bottom line in this is that when you're putting on an experience compared to providing a service, you need to understand the difference. Services marketing and management people, and some of you are taking services marketing now and know how that is. They're interested in service errors, critical incidences. They're interested in response times and service recovery. Experiential marketing and management people talk in different terms and in different goals and objectives. They want to make sure that the experience is memorable, that it's mentally and physically engaging, and that people are transformed from before to after they've had the experience.